reasons why. Hey guys, this is top 5 reasons why I would survive a horror movie. Number 1, I just don't go in a random house. Just go, oh hey, hi Tony, how about I just, oh hey Johnny, how about whoever it is. Oh, oh, the door opened. Oh well. And then all of a sudden, ah! Oh my goodness, it's a body. Oh, I better call 911. And that brings me to number 2. Why? Why would you call a person if they just hear the ring, 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 and then just come up and sneak up. Hoi. Number three is just have common sense. Have common sense. Don't be like a stupid blonde. Sorry if you're blonde, but like one of those blondes in movies, like the stupid blondes. I go, oh my goodness. I just was like asking, why don't I just like, just go in this haunted house or whatever, and maybe they say it's haunted, but maybe there's a killer in there. How about I just go in there? And they've like flipped their hair like, thank ya, and walk in, and all of a sudden, boom, stabbed. Number 4, just why? Why would you just all of a sudden see? So all of a sudden you see a shadow go by, like, wait, my hand is shadow. See that by that post. You see a shadow, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. And then you go, oh, what was that? Then something's behind you. And Slenderman, Slender, for 8 pages, I think 8 pages, it says never look behind you. Same rules in horror movies. You go, dump, 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 dump. And then you do heavy breathing. Deep swallow. And then all of a sudden, oh my goodness, there's a person behind you that's about to go. Horror movie. That's the horror movie. That's the way they move. That's just the number 1, And if it's like a zombie one, why? Why'd you stab it? Why don't you just shoot it in the head? Everyone knows you shoot a zombie in the head, just go. Kapow. They won't come back alive. I've seen it in video games. Oh my goodness. Gosh, people. No, I think I'm going to do more than 5. So if you are watching, I'm doing more than 5. Stick around. Number 6, I think. I lost count. Just tell me. Whatever. So, number 1. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, you see a map like this, and it's not actually a map, people. You go like this and go, go to this house. Doesn't seem suspicious. Well, why don't I just go in the house? Oh, okay, why don't I? And then all of a sudden, stab, they're gone. And then people see this map just lying there in your hand, dead. They take it out of your hand and go, I don't know. Maybe I should investigate. Look around the house. All of a sudden, you get a call. Oh, hey, Alexis, how are ya? Yeah. Oh no, I'm not doing anything. Except I'm like exploring this house that I found on a map that's covered in blood. Yeah, Alexis. Yeah. Sure, I'll be right over. You turn around, bam, person, and you're like, Okay, I can't scream because my grandma and grandpa's asleep, so and then bam, you're gone. Then the next person sees the map in your hand, and then you go, oh, okay, so maybe I shouldn't investigate this. Just no, and that's the end of the movie. Now, next one is, okay, so you know how if you're rich, you're just rich, and you're like, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. This is my allowance, by the way. So I'm rich, and all of a sudden, someone suspicious is like, oh, so you're rich, eh? So if I'm shopping in a mall, and I'm like, ooh, I think I need some new jewelry. Maybe I should spend my $100 bill, aka a 20. Okay. Going in there, finding jewelry, and you're like, ooh, there's nothing I like. This store stinks. Then you just give away the killer. Just give away the killer. It's a manager. And then you go like this, and I would never do that. I would never say, oh, hey, I got money. You guys want some? Here. God, make it rain. It's just... just now. Just now. And if you hear so if you are like in a play or anything and your character is like aka a stupid blonde I know, it's not a friend, she's an enemy kind of person. Yeah. And she just you know, okay, I went in a scary maze one time and I didn't get scared. A guy had a knife. I punched him in the face. I got kicked out. That's why I'm never allowed in a haunted house, because I didn't get scared. I was alarmed, and I wasn't screaming or anything. And my mom's like, you do know this is fake, right? I'm like, I know. I just wanted to hit that guy really, really bad. That brings me to number whatever. You just, all of a sudden, find a person lying in the woods. You're like, oh, it's like your Little Red Riding Hood, but a horror movie. All of a sudden, you just go over there and you're like, what the F is this? W2EF. Did I just say 2 instead of H? I meant T. Oh my gosh, what am I watching? Okay, so, anyway, so then you just walk over, see him in a wood, and like, ooh, is this a good idea, or should I just go? Okay, so you are in this house that has no one in it, and it says for sale. And all of a sudden, you hear stuff in the house. And now we're moving on to haunted house reasons. So if you do not like haunted houses, leave. I'll give you 5 seconds. Okay, so anyways, we're moving on to the haunted house theme. So you might look around in a haunted house, and then all of a sudden you hear a radio. This actually happened to me at my old house. I went up the stairs. I heard a radio going, that's a strike, Johnny. You understand the radio voice. It's a strike, Johnny. Why don't I just explain my horrifying house to you guys? So I lived in a haunted house for about 3 years, and I didn't even notice until I got when I was just, just a little girl. And then all of a sudden, when I wake up, I'm sleeping in my day bed. I wake up, I see a red hair and blood all over her outfit. I'm like, I'm dreaming. Go back to sleep. And then okay, so pretend, you know how you like get on your bed and you land on it? I was not doing that. I felt so much. Okay, so this is my bed. Just pretend. So, you know when you lay down, I lay down, and then it gets flat. And then I heard, and I felt it a little bit, just a little bit soft. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, what the heck? And that's when I found out my grandpa had the same experience, and my grandma had the same radio experience. My dog, Sandy, she's dead. And she's she was a great dog, and she would go like this. Just okay, this may look funny, but this is what my dog did. Just pretend me as a dog. Did that for 5 minutes. It was creepy. And one day I got really pissed off at my grandma and grandpa, and I went up in the attic. And then I decided, oh hey, let me just. And then I hear something fall. What can I make fall? And just wait. Just pretend I was a fall thing. Okay, that was loud. I think I'm in trouble. Nope. Okay. So then I go over and I find this creepy kind of doll. Let's just say its eyes are big. Okay, I'm going to make my eyes really big. I'll give you 5 seconds if you are going to be creeped out. 5, 3, 1. Okay, I saw a doll like this. And I got really creeped out, and I'm like, ooh, okay. And then I just left, and then it said, Mommy. I'm like, oh, God. Oh, wait, no. And it said, it literally moved its head. Its head was like this, and it's like, you wanna play? And I'm like, I do not want to play. Okay. So, that was the end. Then, one time when I wasn't living there, when my grandma and grandpa first moved in, they found bones. They were yellow, and I think that means they're old, not fresh. I don't know. I do not know. And I've seen it on The Haunting, so I'm like, ugh. What was that face? Does it really matter? So, anyways, so then I go in my apartment. Not apartment. This place is not haunted. At least I don't think so. Oh, no, okay, good. That was just my head. Whew. This will make my heart beat. My heart beating like that. Sorry. So anyways, my heating blanket. So we moved to a little apartment because we thought it would be best for our lives. Just settle in a small apartment. And that's when I found a baby little kitty cat. Or do you guys want to hear more about my haunted house? Okay, fine, haunted house. And then we found this big dirt pile all of a sudden, and let's just say it was creepy. And I'm like, Grandpa, why is there a dirt pile? And it was as tall as my bed, all the way up here. And he's like, I don't know how that got here. And I was digging. I was just like, and then I feel something hard, and I'm like, what is that? And then I take my hand and go like, I'm like, oh, should I use my hand? Oh, no. So I had this very old toilet brush that has not been used. It was new, kind of oldish, but we never used it. And I kind of went like that, and then I saw like a little rock. At least I think it was a rock. And then I got my grandpa, and he said, "Yep, it's a rock." So I was like, okay. So my brother's lizard died. Yes, he had a pet lizard. She was so cute. She had babies. So she died, and we had to give away the little babies. We had to give away her babies. And I was so sad because I had one, and it was spotted. I had orange spots, and it was like those little lizards that are orange with little stripes. And she was so tiny. She was just tiny. And I was like, oh, I don't want to get rid of her. Do I have to? And then we just threw them outside. And I think people found them, but probably thought they were poisonous. And they're like, are these poisonous? So then, another time when I got pissed at my grandma and grandpa, I went upstairs to play my video game. And the TV was on, like in that movie. I forgot what it's called. You know when the movie has those little snow things, and the little girl from, I want to say Poltergeist, but that's probably wrong. I don't know. And she's like, Mommy, the little people are here. You guys know that movie, right? Yeah. And you know that movie, and it was kind of creepy for me, and I'm like, ooh, okay, so I don't know about this. And then I turned it back on, and then it kept turning off. Like, I was in there playing my game, turned off, and I thought I was sitting on the remote, and I lifted my butt up, didn't see anything, sat back down, and it turned off. It was creepy. It turned off, and then it turned back on. It was like flickering. Sorry, I'll give you, ooh, that's warm. I'll give you 5 seconds because I'm going to turn off the light. Flicker them on. Okay. 5, 4. I'm going to turn off the light if you just joined, and it's going to be flickering, so it's going to be scary, like the TV. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the TV was going on and off like this, very faster, and I want to turn that line back on. It was going really fast. I'm like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, I hear something from my room. And then the scary part about this is my lamp fell. I was like, just could have started a fire if it was on. I was like, ooh, I don't know about this. And And I just look, and I'm like, ooh, what happened? And the light bulb just shattered. And one other time when I was in my room, you know those vents that are very creepy, and they're like right there in those schools? Oh, I had one in my room. And I felt water drip on my head. Like, drip, drip, drip. And one time when I got up and got a drink of water, my bed was wet. And I'm like, did the cat pee on it? That was my first guess, and I'm like, no. And then I see my vent, and it's all watery, and I'm like, what happened? And I made that exact face. I was like, what happened? Oh my goodness. So then at the time, there was this door behind a drawer, that rhymed, and it had a key, and we didn't know where the key was. And my grandma and grandpa told me it was for plumbing, but I don't think the key in that secret door behind that drawer was for plumbing, because it was right behind a staircase where they put a drawer. And the drawer was there when they moved in. And I'm like, ooh, I really don't know about this. I really don't know. And let's just say one very scary night, it was lightning, thundering, and my window didn't have any blinds or anything. And I looked over, and I saw a face, and I'm like, holy shumba. I actually said the bad word. So I was like, holy I'm not allowed to say the word. No. I'm like, holy shrimp. But I said the bad word once again. So I was so scared because the face was like really scary. He had a very black beard that was. This is a beard. I was just maybe string. I need string. Do I have any string? Here, bubble wrap's a beard. and then he had pulled back hair like Abe Lincoln. He looks like Abe Lincoln. And then wearing glasses and a top hat. And it was so scary. I was like, holy. Once again, I said the bad word. I'm going to put up my hair, but it's not long enough. And I was like, holy shit. I said shrimp, but I said the bad word. I was so ashamed when I said the bad word. I was like, ooh, did I just say that? And then the next time when I was going to sleep, this all happened at night, by the way, and I couldn't sleep that whole time night after I saw that face, so I was up all night long, like I am now. And it's just so scary. If you ever lived in a haunted house, just comment down below that I lived in a haunted house. If you do have a YouTube account and you know how to make videos, put a video to Elise Hurt about my haunted house. And that one will let me know about your story and you tell your whole entire story. Sound fun? And maybe I'll comment on it. Don't worry, I'll comment on it. And I was scared and I didn't know what to do because I was like, ooh, should I really do this? And then I'm just like, yeah, I'm leaving. And that day I moved, I had a lot of friends. I was like the popular girl, but I really wasn't mean. You know about those popular girls in like those movies that are like, they say like a lot, like I forgot what those people are called. And they're like, and it's like so like, and all that, and I don't like them. And usually I have an enemy, and her name is Mystery. It's not really her name, really. That's a horse name. Yeah, her name is Mystery. Oh, that was mean, but she's an enemy of mine, and she hates me. So, it's funny. So, ever since I started YouTube, people have, like, been, Elise, I saw your YouTube channel. Elise, I saw your YouTube channel. And I'm like, what? Do you just type in my name? And they're like, well, we thought one day you start a YouTube account. And I'm like, why? Okay, off topic. Now time to the haunting. Ooh, the Haunting Hour. Wasn't that actually a movie or show? Yeah, it was a show. And then all of a sudden I see, where was I? About the chest I found. So there was this chest I found, and it was scary. It had notes to a person named, I can't remember. This was like 2 years ago. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I've been here 2 years, and I lived in that house 3 years. So it's about 5 years ago. And I was like, oh, should I? No, I don't think so. And my house was so humongous. It was like a mansion, but not really. And I thought it was a mansion because I loved it. It was like a miracle to have it as a home, and then that all got taken away from me. When I found out the house was haunted, and my grandma and grandpa told me to never go up in the attic. Because one time I almost fell through because there was like, where's that styrofoam when I need it? Here, bubble wrap. It looked like bubble wrap. It was bubble wrap. And I think I stepped on it. Wait. I made a big voice, and it was just say it was kind of creepy, and I was like, I don't think I like it here. I want to move. And I was like, okay, let's just move. I hate it. I want to go. And if you're all wondering what house it was 606 East Peoria Street, Paola. And I was like, ooh. You guys can do it on maps. It's on maps. 606 East Peoria Street. If you want me to spell it. Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds to leave and then get a piece of paper and write it down. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now that you got your piece of paper, if you have, it is 606 EAST PERORIA STREET Paola PAOLA. You got that down? Okay. And it's no one's living there, and if you are going to go on maps, there are 2 signs that are orange and yellow. One of them are orange, the other's yellow, and it's scary. You know what? I'll show you guys that on my videos, one of my other videos, which I'll do in like a little bit after I do this video. And it's gonna be scary because literally it has a note, and it won't let me zoom in because, you know, Google Maps, they never let you zoom in. And it kind of scared me. So do you guys have the name of, do you guys have it down? If you do, comment down below. I went on Google Maps, saw your haunted house. And it actually has 2 signs that's yellow and orange again. It's really creepy. And I don't know what it is. We won't go back down there because we're scared. It's like crap down there. It's scary, and we never ever wanted to see Paola again. And I was so sad. And I was like, oh, it's crap. I don't want to see it. So, and PA, my crap is backward in my family. And it's kind of scary. So if you have done that, once again, comment down below. Google Map haunted house. And that would totally be awesome if you could, so I know that you guys aren't telling me I'm crazy because there's orange and yellow note. And that scared me. So I hope you liked this video with why I would survive a horror movie and the explanation of my haunted house. Bye.